And a pleasant good evening, and we welcome you here to East Newton as it is 4-2 Patriots. This game started at 6 o'clock, so a little bit delayed start here for us as Seneca down 4-2, 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. As Hazy will go back to the free throw line for two more to try and tie up the contest here this evening, as the first free throw is good. One more coming for Hazy. This to tie up the contest as we have a sub in for East Newton. As Hazy has all 3 points here for Seneca, she now has all 4 points here for Seneca. And a steal there. We're tied at 4, 6:30 to go here. Opening quarter of play. As just trying to get ourselves situated here. Daryl, I got here a little bit before you, but I just got on. So
hey,
you haven't missed much.
Well, we get a call at 20 till that, the game has been changed.
So, yeah.
We're on the road too.
Yeah,
So
luckily for me, I live about 10, maybe 12 minutes from East Newton, so I was able to get here about 5 minutes till tip time, got everything situated, and got on the air. We missed probably about a minute of game time here. We unfortunately probably won't get all our spots in tonight just due to the fact everything going on, but, we'll do the best we can here this evening. As East Newton only has 12 players on their roster, so I think the plan is probably play the varsity game and then play 2 quarters of JV after, which we thought it was the other way.
Well, that's what we've been told all week and all day, but it just didn't turn out that way.
Seneca basketball, we're tied at 4, 5:50 to go here, opening quarter, and a steal there by East Newton. They get it in the paint. Looked like maybe a little bit of a travel there, but a shot up, no good there for Maggie Marion. And the rebound goes to Seneca as Olivia Wade, and they call it a jump ball. Seneca haven't gotten to this yet. Seneca the Road Reds, East Newton the home Whites. Just trying to situate everything here.
Yeah, it's you get on here and you shove everything together and try to get on the air as quick as you can. They threw us for a loop, Ben.
Yeah. Hopefully that will be the only one this week. The boys are back here tomorrow night, but the C game starts at 5, so that should be the more traditional 7:30 start time as Reinhardt, that's Colby Reinhardt, gets another bucket. 6-4 East Newton, 5:15 to go here, opening quarter. And East Newton basketball, it went off an East Newton player. It will stay Seneca basketball. So they get it in to Hazy, and it is tipped out of bounds. That will stay Seneca basketball. Seneca down 6-4, 5:13 to go here, opening quarter. Hazy drives the lane. That was a nice drive, just couldn't get the bucket to fall.
They've had 2 point-blank range shots, Ben. They can't get them in here the last minute.
As Reinhardt with it for East Newton, swings it to Lila Cisse. There's 2 Cisses, Katie Cisse and Lila Cisse. And
Lila's a pretty good shooter on the outside. They got to watch her.
As she goes up for the shot no good. So 2 free throws coming here for Lila Cisse. As she and Colby Reinhardt have the only points here for East Newton. That's the first team foul on Seneca.
And that was off a pass from Cisse, too. Lila Cisse.
Lila Cisse is at the free throw line.
Yeah, she's the one that made the pass down inside for the other girl to score.
Oh, I got
so,
it.
I mean, the East Newton, their game runs through her.
As she makes them both. So it's 8-4 East Newton with 4:45 to go here, opening quarter. And Daryl, this East Newton team is young, but they're 7-7, and they don't have a senior on this year's squad. As 10-second violation there on Seneca. So the ball will go back to East Newton. That did not seem like it could be close to 10 seconds.
Well, it
sneaks up on you.
Hesitated a little bit on the missed pass, too. So they're not in the right spot.
Ball will go to East Newton as they kick it in the corner to Reinhardt. Reinhardt now to Cisse. Skips it cross court to Larson. Sylvia Larson, an open three, no good. And Maddie Collinsworth, a strong board.
Good block out by Maddie.
So they get it in the front court. Haase with it. Haase has all 4 Seneca points, and they're all from the free throw line. Haase going to drive. Got stripped on the way up. It will stay Seneca basketball. We didn't have a countdown to tip off or a starting lineup here, but those would have been brought to you by People's Bank of Seneca, as Collinsworth will trigger it in. Gets it into Haase. Nice inbounds play. She can't get the bucket, but she'll go to the free throw line. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast here this evening. As the first free throw, no good. You show up and you jinx her.
I know it. Oh, she made the first 2 when I was here, man. I just got here, but she'll make this one.
As somebody checked in for Seneca, Dalen Campbell did.
No. Gill.
Thank you, Marilyn Gill.
She can check in for Wade. Yeah.
So Haase 5 of 6 from the free throw line. She has all 5 points. It's 8-5 East Newton. 4 minutes to go here, opening quarter, as the top of the key three, no good. And Gill gets a strong rebound. Haase in the front court. It's a dangerous pass, and that's why, because there's 3 East Newton players. And now on the other end, a layup for Colby Reinhardt. East Newton 7-7 overall, 0-2 in Big 8 play. Seneca 6-10 overall, 0-1 in Big 8 play. As both these teams really, as nice drive there by Haase, a pick and roll with Campbell, and gets the bucket to fall. That's Seneca's first field goal of the first quarter and of the ball game.
Yeah, that was a good give and go.
So the shot no good. Collinsworth the rebound, and they call a foul on East Newton. That's team foul number 4. As Reinhardt has 1, Larson has, that's 5. Excuse me. And now Marion has 1. So Collinsworth, I believe, will be the one going to the free throw line for Seneca. As Daryl can attest, I've kind of scattered things everywhere just trying to get on.
You just got to, yeah, we didn't get this till we were on the way over. We thought we had plenty of time to set up.
That's what I was thinking.
Get everything ready, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, no, varsity's first. Like, what? So, man, I guarantee you was a Chinese fire drill running around trying to get something done.
As Collinsworth misses both free throws. Gill fought for the rebound but couldn't get it in. As left corner open 3 is no good, but an offensive rebound. Lannon fights for it and forces a jump ball. The scorer's table is below us, so I have no clue whose possession it is.
Apparently it goes to Seneca.
Other sponsors here: Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, and Seneca School District. Collinsworth with it for Seneca. Haase, only player to score for the Lady Indians. They leave Campbell all alone. She tried to bank it in, no good. Got her offensive rebound and put back. And a timeout here by East Newton. We'll take it with you. 2:50 to go here in the opening quarter of play. 10-9 East Newton here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots.
And we welcome you back as it's East Newton ball out of the timeout. Other sponsors: Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, and Promised Land Fellowship. 10-9 the score. East Newton is up. Cisse going to pop a 3, and that is good for Lila Cisse. She has 7 and a 13-9 lead for East Newton.
You can't leave her open, Ben. She will hit the 3 and make you pay.
As Seneca has it down low with Gill, gets it to a cutting Wade, and Wade gets the bucket to fall.
Nice short corner.
13-11 East Newton, 2:20 to go here, opening quarter of play. We kind of expected this game to be back and forth, both these teams in Class 4 District 12. So this has not only Big 8 implication, it has district implications on who potentially, as that shot partially blocked by Gill, potentially has district implications on who might be a 5 seed, as Wade missed the runner there. You know, a 5 versus 6 seed potentially in that district.
You never know.
Both teams probably playing night one won't get a bye, but I mean, the way this East Newton team is playing, if they can stick together next year, I think if you're 7-7 so far this year, I think they're going to be even better next year.
Could be.
As long as everybody is able to keep it. As shot missed, Gill must have affected a little bit as Hallie Cook misses the shot.
She got in a hurry. She got in a hurry to shoot it, and Gill got in there.
I think that's Callie Rhodes checked in for Seneca.
Yep.
I believe Maggie Marion and Katie Cisse check in for East Newton. Again, we're just flying by the seat of our pants right now as Wade lost it, got it back, somehow got it to Hazy, down low to Collinsworth, then she banks it in. That was a scrum, but we're tied at 13, 1:10 to go here, opening quarter of play.
They're fighting, keeping themselves in the game right now.
As a nice pick and roll, and then just losing it out of bounds was Colby Reinhardt. Ball goes back to Seneca. We're tied at 13. Seneca has been trailing the entire first quarter. They can take their first lead of the evening with a bucket.
We got to look inside. They're playing a 3-2 zone.
Hazy, an open three, no good. Long rebound goes to Larson. Hazy fighting for it, but it stays with Larson. And then tripped on the play, or just fell, and Hazy gets tripped, so Hazy will go to the free throw line for 2. I'm not exactly sure what happened with Larson, but she fell at some point, and now Wade will go to the line for 2. So that's the first personal on Katie Cisse. Seneca can take their first lead here with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. As Hazy hits the first one more coming. Again, as the second one is up, and that one's good. Hazy 2 of 2, Seneca up 15-13, 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Is Daylin Campbell in for Seneca, in for Gill. I think that's the only sub, am I correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully Gill's okay. She's over by the trash can. As free throw line, long jumper is missed. Long rebound for Reinhardt, who's able to save it. Works it back towards the top of the key to Lila Cisse with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Hancock poked it away from her, but it went right to Colby Reinhardt and a steal by Hazy. Hazy going to go up, and Hazy is fouled. Most of Hazy's points here in the first quarter have come from the free throw line, and Seneca trying to extend the lead with 12.2 seconds to go here in the quarter.
That's how you score, get to the line. If you're aggressive basketball like she is, she likes to take the ball to the basket, you can get to the line.
So here comes the first free throw. That one no good. One more coming. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. You may visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Proud sponsor, the Seneca Indians. McKaylee Mitchell in for Seneca as Hazy hits the second one. 16-13 Seneca, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. A long 2 for Katie Cisse, no good. Rebound to Collinsworth, gets it to Hazy with 3. You'll potentially have a shot, but they throw it too far ahead, and that will end the quarter. At the end of 1, Seneca 16 and East Newton 13. Back after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots. A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
And we welcome you back as we get set for second quarter action here. As I think it's East Newton ball here to start.
It'll be East Newton basketball.
The second quarter. While we have a moment, sponsors here this evening: Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolue Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic. So East Newton ball, Seneca 16-13 lead after trailing most of the first quarter. They have the lead after one. Lila Cisse has most of the points as Katie Cisse's shot was blocked, and then Lila gets it back and gets it up and in.
Yeah.
Tough bucket there for Lila to get the lead down to one. Again, we apologize a little bit as well for just how far away the camera seems. That's just where we got set up here tonight, and this is probably your look for tomorrow night as well, as Hazy misses the three.
Yeah, it's a good open look that time to Hazy. She'll make those during the game.
We're just in the
when
corner over here, and so you get a great angle at this side. The other side, it's a little bit rougher. A foul on Seneca. First team foul in the quarter, and the first on Ashton Lannon. Lila,
instead of man, Seneca's going 2-3 zone.
Is in the paint, shot blocked, and Campbell comes away with the rebound, but there is 4 East Newton Patriots there, and they do eventually call a jump ball. So the ball will go to Seneca. I mean, I don't think there's much Campbell can do there. She's just surrounded by a whole host of Patriots, and she even had the ball up high too.
She's trying to get it out, but she just couldn't get it over the top and get it out.
So it's Seneca basketball. Seneca up by 1, 16-15, 7 minutes to go till halftime, and they say a violation on Seneca. Went over the half-court line and came back in.
Whoa, no. That's not right.
She
was standing in the front court, but then she jumped backwards, caught the ball. When she came down, she was in the backcourt. You can do that.
Well, that's what the official said.
That's what they're over there talking to him about right now. Yeah, that ruling was not correct. Let's put it that way.
Cisse going to pop a three, misses it long, but a long rebound, long shots. Sometimes will get you long rebounds as Lannon fighting for the ball and forces a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with East Newton, but a good job by Lannon by sticking her nose in there. She likes to do that, Daryl.
I know. I've told you. And you've seen it many times. The ball gets down, she's coming out.
Cisse to trigger it in, and a foul away from the ball on Seneca. Second team foul. It might be on Lannon.
Yeah,
which is her second. It is. She got screened and couldn't get around it, so she decided to go through it. As East Newton basketball down 16-15, 6:35 to go here. Opening quarter. Top of the key, work it around to Cisse. They left her alone, and then it's tipped out of bounds off of East Newton. Ball will go to Seneca's. I think that was Wade fighting down low for the rebound for the Indians.
Well, you're in zone because you're not going. Since you're in zone, you're not going to block out as good.
As I think that's Hazy with it, gets it to Lannon. Lannon kicks it to Collinsworth, back to Hazy. Hazy going to drive, gets through 2 defenders, and they call a foul before the shot. First team foul in the quarter, as the foul is the second on Katie Cisse. As a travel on the play by Marilyn Gill. So the ball goes back to East Newton. Seneca has not scored here in the quarter. East Newton has 2 points to get the lead down to 1. So they get it down low to Katie Cisse, kick it back out. Down low to Cisse, and I think Gill affected the shot, and then Wade hits over the top on Maggie Marion, and she'll go to the line for 2.
They run that down pick on the middle person. It's just like a down pick over the top in the center where the weakness of that zone is, and that's how they're getting the ball down inside.
So first free throw is up, no good. One more coming.
It's hard. You don't really get a good block out in a zone. It's tough to do, really tough to do, because she was trying to come up and guard the ball. Wade was. Next thing you know, she's up and the girl moved underneath her. So it's tough.
Ella Marion comes in for East Newton as misses them both. Gill gets the rebound. So still 16-15 Seneca. 5:50 to go here, opening half of play. Lannon with it for the Lady Indians. Gets a screen set, right wing side in the right corner. With it is Collinsworth. Loses her dribble. Wade trying to post up down low. Gets through the double team, can't bank it in. And a fight for the rebound goes to East Newton. On the other end, driving to the hole, missing the shot, there was Reinhardt. Now on the other end, Wade gonna go 1-on-2 and a blocking foul on East Newton as Wade did a good job of maneuvering and not picking up a charge.
She tried to cross over dribble there at the very end and try to get the lane.
So that's the first personal on Ella Marion. So Wade to the line for 2, trying to score Seneca's first points here of the quarter. It's the first one's no good. Sponsors here this evening: Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden. So here comes the second free throw, and that one is good. Wade goes 1 for 2. Seneca up 17-15, 5:20 to go here in the first half. Hazy pokes it away, and then it's poked away that time by Wade, and a foul on East Newton is their third team foul. We'll see.
I think it's on 2.
That's Larson's second. A thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings from Missouri and multiple states, a sponsor of KNEO Radio, Seneca Indians, and to keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. As Daylin Campbell checked in for Seneca, and I'm not sure who checked in for East Newton.
I think there was a host of them, like 3 of them, Ben.
I think Hallie Cook was one of them. I think Maggie Marion was another. And I think Katie Cisse was the third. Lannon with it for Seneca. Works it back to Hazy. Hazy trying to work through a double team. Puts up a shot, got it blocked. Gill gets the rebound back to Collinsworth, picks up her dribble. Hazy left alone in the corner. Her open 3 is no good. And the rebound goes to Maggie Marion. East Newton can tie or take the lead with a bucket as Lila Cisse with it. Swings it around to Katie Cisse. Back to Lila, top of the key.
You don't give Lila any room.
And when we have a moment, I'll just go over, there's 12 girls on this East Newton roster between JV and varsity, and there's that room you were talking about.
Well, they mixed up on the switch.
Collinsworth with it for Seneca to Hazy. Hazy, right wing, picks up her dribble to Gill. Gill going to pop a 3, and she almost banked it in. No good. Lila Cisse with the rebound. For a high-scoring first quarter, we have a combined 3 points here in the second quarter, and we're halfway through the second. Cisse, an open 3, it rimmed out. She's had plenty of open looks. None have fallen. Gill got to watch from behind, picks up her dribble to Lannon. Hazy with it, top of the key. As they're going to reset things, swing it left wing side to Collinsworth.
There you go. Nice.
Campbell can't get the shot to fall, but she'll go to the line for 2. You and I both had the same reaction there.
Well, good. You get the high-low action going on that time. Hit the high post, dump it down to Daylin Campbell. I wish Daylin was just a little bit quicker getting on the inside, but she got down there and just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
Timeout, full timeout, 3:34 to go in the opening half. Seneca up 17-15 here on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we welcome you back as Daylin Campbell will have 2 free throws coming here for Seneca. Couldn't quite get the bucket to fall, which would have gotten her a 3-point play. So the first free throw is good. One more coming. As one more coming here for Daylin. The second free throw is up, and that one's good as well. So Campbell goes 2 of 2, and Seneca up by 4, 19-15. 3:30 to go here in the opening half of play. Cisse has the ball tipped by Courtney Hancock, but it goes right to an East Newton Lady Patriot as the bucket is good there for Jacobs. 19-17 Seneca, 3:10 to go here, opening half. Hancock checked in during that timeout. She drives to the hole, wild shot. Fight for the rebound goes to East Newton, and now they have numbers. Good job hesitating there and stopping and scoring. Was that number 5, I believe? That was Hallie Cook.
Yep.
We're tied at 19. 2:50 to go. Skip pass. Collinsworth loses it, gets it back, and then it's poked out of bounds, and it will stay Seneca basketball.
Yeah. Hey guys, doing all right?
Tied at 19, 2:45 to go here in the first half. Hancock with it for Seneca. Working towards the right wing, picks up her dribble, back to Haase. Haase hasn't scored here in the second quarter. We're tied at 19. Collinsworth back to Haase. Haase going to drive. Got walled off by Cisse, dumps it even further down low to Gill, misses the shot. Fight for the rebound, and I think it's a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Seneca.
Wow. Another point-blank range shot, Ben. We got it down inside to Gill. She just couldn't get the ball in. Hit all over the place.
Collinsworth has to get it into somebody. That is
they got
it's about a 10-second call. Almost lost it, got it back.
Well, they got set up late in their setup on their inbounds pass.
Down low to Campbell. Campbell trying to work through a double team, and it's stolen by East Newton. We're tied at 19. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. You had down low, Jacobs down low, but they couldn't find her. Instead, Cisse, top of the key three, and no good. And Campbell gets the rebound and gets it to Hancock, and they call a foul on East Newton, which is the 5th team foul. They are calling it tight here in the first half.
Well, and East Newton plays aggressive. You know, they came out with that press right off the bat, and pretty soon they got in foul trouble, and they got out of it.
Seneca has shot a lot of free throws here in the first half. So the first free throw by Hancock is short. Evan at the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. One more coming for Hancock as Wade checks in for Collinsworth. Lannon gonna go in. Well, Lannon goes in, Campbell comes out, I guess is the switch there. Hancock can't hit either. And the rebound goes to Jacobs, and I think we have a foul on Seneca. 4th team foul.
That could be Ashton.
No, I think they called it on somebody else.
No, well.
25, they called it on Hancock, her first.
On Cordy.
East Newton basketball. Cisse with it. That's Lila Cisse. She only has 2 points here in the second quarter, and Hancock being a little over-aggressive picks up her second, team's 5th. So Lila Cisse to the line for 2.
Yeah, you didn't want that foul out there. Top to put one of their best players on the line.
It's Jolie King set to check in as the first free throw no good. So King in for Hancock. Hancock had some good energy minutes there, but picking up those 2 fouls, probably sitting the rest of the quarter. The second one is good for Cisse. 2019 East Newton, 1:43 to go here in the first half. Seneca basketball. Seneca has not made a field goal here in the quarter. Their 3 points are from the charity stripe. Gill dumps it down low to Wade, and it's tipped away, and a steal by Lila Cisse.
I thought she got it in there.
Jolie King working against Cisse now. Good job cutting her off as they get it to Marion. Marion kicks it back out to Gregg as they play pick and roll, and they call a foul on Hawsey, her first. So Cisse back to the line for 2 more.
I hate fouling her just because she's one of the best players, and you're putting her on the line here.
And she hasn't been making a ton of shots.
No.
But you see the ball go through the net sometimes. That's what it can do for you. So the first one's good.
And she's been all over the rim shooting the threes from the outside. She just hadn't got any in.
Yeah.
And Seneca's been lucky, and we've hit a dry spell this quarter.
As the second free throw is up, and she hit them both.
Yeah,
she is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 22-19 East Newton, 1:10 to go till we hit halftime. Lannon with it, top of the key. Lannon working towards the right wing, trying to get it to Hawsey, and they weren't on the same page. Out of bounds, back to East Newton.
Looked like Hawsey was trying to back cut or something, and I don't know.
East Newton basketball. Cisse being guarded by King gets it to Marion. Marion, right wing side, now free throw line. Left wing to Cisse. She's going to pop a 3, no good, but an offensive rebound. Cisse going to pop another one. That one no good either, but another offensive rebound. This one for Jacobs in the corner. As you can't leave them all alone down low, and Landon picks up a third, but there's not much she can do there, Daryl.
No, she was the only one down inside when the girl got the pass, so rather than make an easy basket, let her go to the line and shoot 2.
But that is Lannon's third. That's the bugaboo there for Seneca.
Yeah.
As the first free throw is up, and the rims around and in for Ella Marion. One more coming as Maddie Collinsworth will check in. Collinsworth does not have a foul yet in the contest. As the second free throw is good as well. So right now, East Newton making their free throws, have a 5-point lead, 24-19, 30 seconds to go here in the half. Wade down low got bumped, no call, and they said it goes out of bounds to East Newton. Looked like she got bumped on the way up. East Newton last chance, and I think they get the ball to start the second half as well. The old coveted 2-for-1 here, Daryl. And that a bad pass and a steal by Gill. Gets it to King. King in the front court with 10. King going to drive. Nobody stopped her.
There you go.
Up and in for Jolie King because nobody stopped her. The three-pointer to end the first half is no good. And Daryl, that bucket there by King to end the half was Seneca's only field goal there in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was a good steal by Gill. Kicked it over to kicked it over to Jolie King. She got an open look. She went down there, crossed over, and went to the basket. That's key right there. Quit dribbling to the right. Cross over and go to the center of the rim.
24-21 East Newton as we hit halftime here in Granby. Take a timeout, come back with the halftime show sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy here on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Finding answers to questions is easier than ever. It doesn't matter how complex or simple your question is, the answer is just a few taps away. Except maybe these kinds of questions.
Who am I? Where did man come from? What is the purpose of man on this earth? Does life have any meaning?
Billy Graham knew the answer to that last question is yes.
There is more to life than death. Jesus taught us the dignity and the importance of being a person. God put us on this earth for a purpose, and our purpose is to fellowship with God and glorify God. And the great need of the human race at this hour is reconciliation to God.
Would you like to know how you can have a relationship with God? We'd love to help. Just call us at 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back. We're at the halftime show sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy. East Newton up 24-21 after Seneca had a 16-13 first quarter. East Newton outscored Seneca there in the second 11-5 to have the 3-point lead. 12 points for Lila Cisse to lead all scorers, 10 for Olivia Haase to lead Seneca. About 5.5 minutes till the start of the second half. We'll be back with the second half after this. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Newmac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians! Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out HuddleSpringsChurchofChrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, we want to go to heaven with you.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Billy Graham talks about driving.
I read about a woman who tried her driver's test for the 38th time and failed. And perhaps you've tried nearly that many times for a license spiritually, to sit in the driver's seat of your own life. I'm asking you to move over and trust the Holy Spirit to drive and control your life. You can be alive right now physically, but your soul is dead. Your spirit is dead, and you keep searching for something and you can't find it. You'll never find what you're looking for in life till you come to the cross of Christ and are born again. Do you know Christ? Are you sure? God can give you a whole new life, a transformation that you never dreamed existed if you let Him.
Discover how you can let God get behind the wheel of your life at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as it is East Newton ball here to start the second half. East Newton up 24-21. The halftime show was sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy. East Newton up 3, and do we have a foul already? No, she stepped
double
on that
dribble.
line. Okay, double dribble.
Double dribble.
There's a banner in my way. So
Yeah, I mean, it's stuck down there, too. I just seen the signal from the ref. But.
Hazy gets it to Collinsworth, who wasn't looking, somehow caught it. Back to Hazy.
Look like you're playing man-to-man. Look like they need to get into man-to-man here, getting their offense. Do what needs to be done.
Wade trying to cut it to Hazy. Hazy gets it back. Works through a double team. Nice bounce pass, and Collinsworth gets the bucket to fall. 24-23 East Newton, 7:30 to go here in the third quarter.
Looks like they're running a box. Well, they're running man. I think they are running man.
Is Lannon working against Cisse. Lannon with 3 personals.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for.
Is with it for East Newton is Cook, getting double teamed by Wade. Gets it out to Reinhardt. Reinhardt had a good first quarter. She had 6, but nothing in the second quarter. As Cisse with it. There's nobody switches on the screen, but luckily for Seneca, she missed the shot. And then it was tipped out of bounds by Collinsworth. Collinsworth fought for it. I think if she had let it go, it would have been Seneca basketball.
The girls got to look out if they're screening against Ashton, they've got to come off. Oh, don't do that.
As the inbounds play goes to Reinhardt, 26-23 East Newton, 6:50 to go, and you even saw Hazy say off the inbounds pass, watch her. Lannon, left wing side, back towards the top of the key. Now towards the right wing side, gets it to Hazy. Hazy thought about trying to get it down low to Campbell. Hazy drives, kicks out to Campbell. Campbell got way far underneath the basket, but works her way to the free throw line. First team foul on East Newton in the quarter. We'll see who it's on. It's the second on Maggie Marion. Guess I can look over here. I'm looking across the way at trying to find who the foul's on, and it's right in front of my face.
Yeah, I think they'll tell you the same thing then, except ours at home.
So the first one's good for Campbell. I mean, that one has the points and everything, so that's why I think I'm looking over there compared to
points and fouls
compared to the one right next to us. One more coming here for Campbell. That's to cut it to 1. Misses it short. 26-24 East Newton, 6:30 to go here as Hazy tips it around. East Newton saves it, and then Hazy steals it. Hazy in the front court, I think, is fouled by Cisse. Second team foul on East Newton. It's the first on Lila Cisse.
Yeah, Lila did. She just didn't want to move her feet.
Right now, Cisse has 12 and Hazy has 10. Those are the 2 leading scorers for both teams.
Looks like they went zone this time. Switch back to a 3-2 zone or 1-2-2, however you want to call it. Middle should be the key right there.
Wade drives, kicks it to Campbell. Campbell too hard on the bank shot. Lannon fighting for the rebound, but it goes to Reinhardt. It's on the other end, leaking from behind was Larson. She'll go to the line for 2, but Wade made sure she's going to earn it. Second personal on Wade, first here on the team.
I think that's third.
Oh, that's her third.
That's her third foul on Wade.
I missed one somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I think the only one is Ashton and Wade. They both have 3.
It's the first free throw, rims around and in. One more coming. I did not calculate free throws there in the first half, but both teams shot well from the free throw line.
Yeah.
The second free throw is short. A rebound to Collinsworth. Good box out there by her. Seneca down 27-24. 5:50 to go here. Third quarter. Hazy picks up her dribble. Gets it to Lannon, left corner. She's going to drive baseline. Tries to scoop it in as tipped out of bounds off of Gill. As checking in for East Newton is Katie Cisse. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Promised Land Fellowship, all sponsoring the broadcast as East Newton cannot get the ball in, and that's a 5-second violation. So Seneca now gets the ball underneath the left baseline, underneath their own basket. They get it into Hazy. Hazy drives free throw line, picks up her dribble, gets it to Collinsworth. Collinsworth picks up her dribble, back to Hazy. That's a deep shot. Missed it short. Collinsworth did not realize she had the lane open for it, and they call a jump ball, and possession will keep it with Seneca.
Maddie.
If she had just looked, there was nobody there as Jolie King checks in for Seneca, in for Collinsworth. So now Hazy to trigger it in. Gets it into Campbell. Back to King. King being guarded by Larson. Lannon driving, poked away, and it's fought for. Still on the ground. Campbell's fighting for it, and a jump ball as Maggie Marion forces a jump. So the possession will go back to East Newton. 27-24 East Newton, 5:13 to go here. Opening quarter, or excuse me, third quarter, not opening quarter. So East Newton gets it in and then stolen. Wade tries to steal it, but she goes out of bounds.
That was a good effort.
As triggering in front of the Seneca bench is Marion. So they get it in to Reinhardt, gets double teamed. Reinhardt being harassed by Hazy. She's going to drive. Nice, dumps it down low to Cisse, but Cisse wasn't expecting to pass. The ball goes back to Seneca.
A little bit out of control, and that's what Seneca's pressure is trying to get him to do, is play a little bit out of control.
I was going to say Hazy was kind of riding her the entire way, as Gill will check in next dead ball.
Still in that 1-2-2 zone defense. Should be in the middle.
Hazy picks up her dribble. Back to King, and it's tipped away. And East Newton with it. East Newton in the front court. Cisse, that's a long two. And King the rebound for Seneca. Gets it to Wade in the front court, working 1-on-2. Lost her dribble, got it back. Kicks it out to King. Back to Hazy. Hazy going to drive. The lane, floater no good. Campbell the rebound and put back for Seneca. It's a 1-point game, 27-26. East Newton, 4:15 to go till we hit the fourth quarter. As they throw it around. Left wing side, back out top of the key to Katie Cisse for East Newton. She goes around, drives, and Lannon just picked up her fourth. And it's a shooting foul, and I believe Katie Cisse is the one going to the line. Does not have any points so far tonight. So that's Lannon's fourth. As you have, I think, Maddie Collinsworth set to check in as well. Is somebody bleeding? I think one of the East Newton players is bleeding, so they had to sub her out. Lila Cisse subs in. Because otherwise you wait till after the first free throw.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good. Marilyn Gill, Maddie Collinsworth in for Seneca, in for Lannon and Campbell. Still a 1-point game as here comes the second free throw. And the second free throw is good for Cisse. 28-26 East Newton, 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hazy with it for Seneca to Gill.
There you
Kicks
go.
it to Collinsworth. And they call a travel on the play on Maddie Collinsworth. I didn't see a walk there, did you?
I didn't either.
But we're farther away. There's 2 ones going at it. King poked it away from Cisse for a moment. Lila with it. Cisse being harassed by King. Gets it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt being guarded by Gill, and she throws it away. Well, they're going to say it was tipped out of bounds. by.
Tipped off of Gill. She reached in there and got a piece of it anyway.
East Newton up 28-26, 3:31 to go. Into Cisse. Cisse has not scored here in the quarter. It's tipped out of bounds off of, I believe, King that time.
Yeah, King is interrupted the pass right there. Got some pressure, got some fresh bodies in there and got some pressure going on.
As Larson checks back in, she'll check in for Katie Cisse. As I can't tell, I think that's Reinhardt triggering it in front of her own bench. It's a ball tipped by Gill, but they're able to get it to Cook, and now back to Reinhardt and a foul on Gill. Gill picks up her first, team second.
When you put two hands on them, that's kind of an easy call for the ref.
I saw that too. Reinhardt inbounding again into Cook. And Cook is fouled by Wade, and Wade just picked up fourth. Team's third.
You can't. You can't do that out there 90 feet from the basket.
When you don't, and Wade just picked up her fifth. As she tried to. They tried to sub her in before that happened, but she just fouled out.
Yeah, you got to be quicker on the trigger to get her out.
So 2 free throws are coming for Lila Cisse. Wade will finish with 3 points on the night. It's the first free throw. Rolls around and falls in. Her first points here of the second half. One more coming. Thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings from Missouri and multiple states. Sponsor of KNEO Radio and the Seneca Indians. As Cisse hits them both, it's back up to 4, 30-26 East Newton. 3:10 to go here in the quarter. Haase with it. Haase hasn't scored here in the quarter. Gets double teamed. Now to Rhodes. Rhodes checked in for Wade. Haase going to pop a 3, and that's good.
That'll help.
Haase. Guess all I needed to do was talk about her, Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the lead to 1. This game has been within about a 4-point margin since the second quarter. Just driving to the lane, reverse layup. That was a nice attempt. Did everything right there except score by Sylvia Larson. It's on the other end. King kicks it back to Haase. Haase, it's double teamed. Back to King. King trying to get it back to Haase. Tipped away. Gill free throw line jumper no good. Long rebound goes to East Newton, and now a fight for it. Jump ball. We'll give it back to Seneca. No. East Newton ball? No, it's
still Seneca.
Okay. One of the officials was pointing that way. That's why I was confused. As Collinsworth to trigger it into Haase near the timeline. Haase in the front court.
Still the 1-2-2 zone. Look for the high girl in the middle.
Rhodes back to Haase. Pops another deep 3. That one no good. Fight for the rebound between Gill and Reinhardt, and this jump ball is going to move to East Newton.
Yeah.
You know, I was joking with you on Friday night that I think there was, 2, maybe 3 jump balls the entire game, and we've had 2 jump balls in about 10 seconds. That ball never
hit the back of the goal, and that's
out of
bounds. Yeah.
So it'll be Seneca basketball. Chance to take the lead back as Haase will trigger it in. Had King open, and then Haase couldn't reestablish herself. That wasn't a horrible idea by Haase to get it to King.
Yeah, I don't think they were even lined up where they're supposed to line up.
As they try and get a steal, and they call a foul, I believe, on Haase. Haase picks up her second. Team's 5th.
Put him on the line, though.
Who's going to the line? I believe it's Colby Reinhardt. 2:01 to go here in the third quarter. So here comes the first free throw. Rimmed out. One more coming. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports. 30-second timeout. East Newton up 30-29 here on the KNDO Sports Network.
Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots.
And we welcome you back as East Newton still has one more free throw to go, I believe. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast. It's one more free throw here for Reinhardt, who missed the first one. So here comes the second one. She missed the second one as well, and Gill able to get the rebound for Seneca. That was a nice box out there by Gill. Oh, that almost was a carry.
Oh, she shot that one.
It's down low to Rhodes. Rhodes' shot partially blocked, and now they call a foul, I believe, on Rhodes. Or they're going to call it on Gill, her second. So free throws are coming for East Newton as Hallie Cook to the line for 2. It's kind of reverse of the second quarter, Daryl. Maybe the first quarter. First quarter, Seneca shot a bunch of free throws. This quarter, East Newton has, as the free throw is no good. One more coming. And here comes the second free throw, and that's a lane violation. And so another attempt getting the point there for East Newton as Gill stepped in the lane early. This game has been played within about a 4-point margin since early in the second quarter. Missed them both, and Gill a rebound.
There you go. Better.
As in the front court, Hancock. That's not Hancock. That's Rhodes.
Yeah, Callie.
Callie going to pop a three, rimmed out. Gill tips it to Collinsworth. Collinsworth go back up with it, gets it to Hazy. It's tipped around and out of bounds finally to East Newton. That was a lot of action for not a whole lot happening.
Yeah, I don't know what Maddie's problem. Maddie needs to understand that she can shoot that shot.
As East Newton ball, as Cisse gets it in the front court. King has come on and been a very good defensive presence for Seneca, and now she just picked up a foul.
Well,
I jinxed her, but
it wasn't a whole lot of backside help that time to stop the ball.
Cisse's only points are from the free throw line here in the quarter. She's 2 of 2. This, if she can make them both, would make it a 3-point game. As the first one's nothing but net. One more coming as Daylin Campbell checks in for Seneca. In for Callie Rhodes. Katie Cisse in for East Newton. She checks in for Maggie Marion. So here comes the second free throw. And she misses it long. And Campbell a long rebound. 31-29 East Newton. 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. King down low to Gill. Gets double teamed. Gets it to Collinsworth. Collinsworth going to put up the shot. No good. Rebound to Cisse. And then they force a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give it to Seneca.
That was a good move by Collinsworth that time. She just didn't get it high enough off the glass. But it's a good shot.
Seneca gets it into Hazy. Down low to Gill. Gill trying to work through the double team and can't bank it in. Fight for the ball again, and this time the possession will give it to East Newton. Seneca 8 points here in the quarter as East Newton has 10. It's a 2-point game. East Newton gets it in to Larson. Larson in the front court. So they have to switch there.
Hands off of her. Move your feet.
With it is Larson being guarded by King. Pulls up for 2, and that's good for Sylvia Larson. Gets it up to 4, 33-29 East Newton, 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Collinsworth to Campbell. Campbell in the lane, can't get the shot to go. Collinsworth the rebound, no good, and then Collinsworth is fouled. 13 seconds to go in the quarter.
I think it's a shooting foul, Ben.
Are they going? Nope, it's not shooting, or it is? No, they're going to say underneath.
Yeah, they on the rebound.
So
over
that's
the back on the
third
rebound.
Team foul as Hancock in for Seneca. Jacobs and Marion in for East Newton. Hancock to trigger it in left baseline. Gets it into Hazy with 10 seconds. Hancock going to drive. Floater no good. Gill an offensive rebound, and Gill is fouled.
There you go.
So Gill will go to the line for 2. I think they called the foul on Cook. That's her third. Gill to the line for 2. First free throw is good. That's her first points of the night. One more coming as Colby Reinhardt back in for East Newton. In for Jacobs. One more coming for Gill.
Yeah, Colby Reinhardt, I believe, has got 3 fouls, Ben. Just got to watch it.
Gill can't hit the second. Rebound to Marion. Cisse tries to go up, and they don't get a shot off to end the third quarter of play. At the end of 3, East Newton 33 and Seneca 30. Back after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Seneca basketball to start the fourth quarter, down 33-30. Lannon comes back in with those 4 personals. Gets it to Hazy, back to Lannon. Swings it to Collinsworth, right corner to Hazy. It's an open 3, and it's missed. A long rebound to Campbell. Down low to Gill. Gill double team back out to Lannon. Lannon pops a 3 and she misses it short. Collinsworth saves it, but she saves it to Cisse. Cisse being guarded by Lannon. Kicks it out left wing. An open 3 is good for Sylvia Larson, and this is the biggest lead of the night for either team. It's 6. 36-30 East Newton, 7:20 to go. A long 2 for Collinsworth is no good. Hazy fights for the rebound. Lannon fights for it, and I think Lannon just fouled out. It's the first team foul on Seneca in the quarter.
I think they called it on Hazy.
They did.
Or third.
I don't know if that's better or not.
I don't know.
As Cisse to inbound, gets it into Reinhardt. Reinhardt in the front court, kicks it out. An open 2 is good for Marion as they're able to break through the press. It's a 4-0 start here. It's 38-30. As a steal by East Newton. And then they throw it away on the backside. So we'll go back to Seneca. Down 38-30. 6:50 to go.
Gonna have to hit a few shots from the outside, Ben. because East Newton's packing it in.
As right wing is Collinsworth to Gill. Gill gets double team. Campbell down low, and Campbell is fouled by Marion, her third, team's first here in the quarter. Campbell Whitcomb Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast. Into Gill, trying to bank it in, no good. Landon fighting for the rebound, but it'll go to Marion. Gets it to Cisse. Cisse being guarded by Landon. Landon, those two fouls. Nice maneuver, can't get the first one, and then Gill swats it from over the top. On the other end, Hawsey drives, no foul called, and now a fight for the ball goes to East Newton, and they have a 3-on-1.
They're letting them play now.
Cisse drives, and Landon there fouled out. Landon bumped Cisse, and Landon is done as well. Two players have fouled out here for Seneca as Jolie King will check in for her. Cook in for East Newton. Cisse has not made a field goal in the second half. She makes the first free throw, but she's 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah, she handles the ball for East Newton. Like I said, everything goes through her, and she does a very good job handling the basketball.
As Katie Cisse will be in for Lila after this free throw. As the free throw is good. It's a 10-point lead, 40-30 East Newton, 6:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Health Care Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. Hawsey with it, right wing side, back towards the top of the key. Now they work it to the left wing side, and King. Free throw line to Collinsworth, and Collinsworth is fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Second team foul on East Newton, and the fourth on Hallie Cook.
East Newton just went 2-3 zone. They'll get open looks on that 2-3 zone.
So first free throw is good for Collinsworth. Timeout by Seneca. 30-second break with 5:47 to go. East Newton up 40-31 here on the KNEO Sports Network.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
And we welcome you back as Seneca down 40-31. They apparently made that a full timeout, not a 30, but now they're cleaning up some water. That will delay the proceedings a little bit. A thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings for Missouri and multiple states. Sponsor of KNEO Radio and the Seneca Indians. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. You may visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor, Seneca Indians. It's a team effort down there, Daryl, to clean up the wet
I don't know
spot.
if someone dropped a water bottle or something. I don't know what, but
Yes, I believe that's true. Unfortunately, for Seneca, you're icing your own. It's not kicker. That's where my mind went, but free throw shooter.
yeah. Well, you iced her when you pulled timeout, but.
Yeah.
But here's what gets me is, and Maddie's got a good shot, and Maddie shoots the ball well from the free throw line. There's no doubt about that. But from the outside, it seems like she gets really hesitant about shooting the ball. She's got a good shot. She's just got to trust it and let it go.
Good team effort over there to get the water cleaned up. As Collinsworth has one more free throw coming. As the second one rolls around and in for Collinsworth as well. 40-32, East Newton, 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cisse Back top of the key to Reinhardt. Seneca has to come with a little bit more pressure now. So they're going to extend the pressure out, and King steal. Well, she almost stole it. It's scrummed around, and East Newton will keep it with Cisse. Out to the other Cisse. Free throw line jumper, no good. But nobody boxed out twice, and the rebound is up and in for Larson. 42-32, East Newton, 5:10 to go.
Yeah, if you want a chance, you cannot.
As Hazy misses the shot and the rebound to Katie Cisse.
Cannot give up offensive boards.
And the front court is Reinhardt. Kicks it in the corner. An open three is no good. Offensive rebound to Cisse, no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off of Collinsworth. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, the Oshawa Chamber of Commerce, Promised Land Fellowship, all sponsoring the broadcast, as Hancock will check in for Collinsworth. Cisse to trigger it in. That's Lila triggering it in. Gets it in as they left her all alone and then boxed her out. Marion, little runner in the lane, no good. A rebound to Hazy. Hazy going to work 1-on-2. Gets it to Gill. And Gill, they're going to call a foul. I was going to say, I thought they were going to call it travel, but they call a foul. Third team foul on East Newton. It's the second on Larson. 4:42 to go here in the contest as Hazy drives, and Hazy is fouled by Cisse. Fourth team foul on East Newton. Lila picks up her second. Long ways to go in this one with a 10-point game, and Seneca going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. And 2 more fouls to give for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, if you want back in this game, you're going to have to make free throws.
So the first one's no good. Hazy has 13 on the night to lead Seneca. Seneca without Wade and without Lannon, both of them fouled out. She missed them both. That's what we get for saying you need to make free throws.
Yeah,
I think Hazy picked up a frustration foul there.
She did.
Which is her fourth. Team's third here in the quarter. 42-32 East Newton, 4:38 to go here in regulation. East Newton gets it in. It's a 2-on-1. Nice pass down low. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, put back no good. And Scrumford and Campbell comes away with it for Seneca, and she'll go to the free throw line as she's fouled. That's the 5th team foul on East Newton. And the 4th, no, that's a different team. It is the 4th. It just so happens to be on Maggie Marion now. Different team. Not even halfway through the 4th quarter yet.
Well, I won't say a word this time, Ben.
The first free throw is nothing but net. One more coming. As in for East Newton is Hallie Cook. Seneca still has 2 timeouts left. East Newton with a plethora themselves. They have 4. As Gill checks out, Rhodes checks in. So here comes the second free throw for Campbell. She missed it short. Rebound to Reinhardt. 42-33, East Newton, 4:20 to go here in the contest. Hancock and King are in. I don't know when they checked in, but they're both in the contest now. Driving the lane, trying to bank it in, no good, and a fight for the rebound. And somehow Hazy comes away with it for Seneca. Hazy in the front court. Picks up her dribble, gets in among the trees, no good, and then Hancock gets the floater on the rebound, and it's down to 7. Hancock going for a steal, no good. 42-35, East Newton, 3:50 to go here in regulation. Nobody stops Cisse, but Campbell was a wall down there. And
yeah, good defense by Campbell just sitting there.
That was a very dangerous pass by Rhodes. Hancock's floater no good. And the rebound and a foul on Hancock. Her third, team's 4th. Might be a frustration foul there on Cordy.
It was.
As Collinsworth checks in for Campbell. It's like, who is she checking in for? .3:30 to go, 42-35 East Newton. Cisse to trigger it in, gets it in to Reinhardt. Reinhardt bumped by Haase, and Haase just fouled out. It's the third player to foul out for the Indians. She finishes with 13, and Seneca going to have to find somebody else to score, as Gill will check in for her. I think Reinhardt is the one going to the free throw line. Haase had 10 in the first half, only 3 in the second half. So the first free throw is good. One more coming. Not very many field goals for either team here in the second half, but a lot of free throws. As she misses the second one, and a good rebound by Rhodes, and Rhodes is fouled. So Rhodes will go to the line for 2.
We just walk down the court, man, one side to the other.
So we'll see who that foul is on. So it's the 4th on Katie Cisse. As the free throw is good for Rhodes. One more coming. This to cut it to 6 with 3:24 to go. I hate to say it this way, as second free throw is no good. Gill the rebound, and they're going to call an over the back on Gill. That's her third. With Seneca, 3 of their starters out there.
And we just walk down to the other end to shoot.
Isn't that a player control foul?
No, not over the back.
Oh.
Charge.
So free throws for East Newton and Katie Cisse. But the way this game is going, Seneca, 3 of their starters have fouled out. And it just almost looks like a JV contest out there.
Well, they got a few kids that can play. I figured Campbell will be coming back in for too long.
So first free throw is good for Cisse. One more coming. She missed the second one. Fight for the rebound, and Gill going to the free throw line.
Going the other way.
It has become a free throw shooting contest, as that's the 4th on Reinhardt.
That's 4 fouls in a row. I don't think it was hardly any seconds.
Yes, you're correct.
Or have ran off the clock.
Yeah. You would be correct, Daryl. Well, people are getting to practice their free throw shooting as Gill hits the first one. One more coming.
Here comes Campbell back in the game for Callie Rhodes. And
there have been 13 free throws between the two teams here in the quarter, and about 8 of them have been in the past 5 seconds.
Cut it within 6.
And the second one is good. Now we can't have an over-the-back call because everybody else has really split the pair. King working against Cisse. Cisse picks up her dribble. Swings it in a left wing 3, and it hits the top of the backboard. King somehow comes away with the rebound, and then it's tipped away. Gill now has it for Seneca, and that is a jump ball. It definitely looked like they had her arm. As both coaches not happy right now. 44-38 East Newton, 3:05 to go here in the contest. Certainly looked like they had Gill's arm, as a timeout by East Newton. East Newton up 44-38, 3:05 to go in the contest here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
And we welcome you back. It was a jump ball, so it's East Newton ball out of the timeout as Cook to trigger it in. Being guarded by Collinsworth, trying to get it into Cisse. It's scrummed around, and they call a foul on Cordy Hancock. Player was already on the ground, so I don't understand how that's a foul, but that's beyond what I know. That's Hancock's fourth. Seneca is going to have a whole starting 5 foul out before this game's over with, as Reinhardt goes to the line for 2. I think both teams are frustrated with the officiating at this point.
Well,
it's the first one goes in.
I don't know how she got. I thought she just fell down over there.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul.
But who knows?
But my opinion doesn't count. Second one rimmed out. Campbell and King fight for the rebound, and it's tipped out of bounds off of the two of them. 45-38 East Newton, 3 minutes to go in regulation. East Newton ball because Seneca couldn't grab it off of the missed free throw. Cisse to trigger it in.
Careful, Jolie King.
To Reinhardt. Now to Larson. King has fouls to give. She's about the only person that does. Gill just picked up a foul. Gill picked up her fourth.
Yeah. And maybe that's what Coach is wanting to foul. I don't know.
I don't know why when you already have 3 players fouled out, and now you have, I think, 3 players on the court with 4. Reinhardt to the line for 2. She split the pair both times. She misses the first one. One more coming. I would love to calculate the number of free throws between the two teams because I can't do it this quickly, but it's going to be over 40.
Yeah, it's a hack fest right now.
It's the second free throw is no good. Campbell the rebound for Seneca.
Good.
Gill with it. Gill, Hancock, both have 4 for Seneca, and they throw the ball away. Gill, Hancock are the 2 with 4 for Seneca. Reinhardt, Cook, Marion, and Katie Cisse all have 4 for East Newton. As Maggie Marion checks in for East Newton and for Katie Cisse. As Larson going to inbound. Now they switch the inbounders to Holly Cook.
Someone screens Jolie. They've got to come off and help on Cisse.
Cisse with the basketball. King has plenty of fouls to give as a timeout by East Newton. We'll take it with you. 45-38 Patriots, 2:35 to go here on the KNEO Sports Network.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
And we welcome you back. It's a 7-point lead for East Newton. 45-38, 2:35 to go. Cisse to inbound. They get it in, get it back. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound is blocked by Gill. And now Hancock just fouled out. Hancock just picked up her 5th. It's the 4th player to foul out for Seneca. So Rhodes will check in for her. 2 free throws come in for Reinhardt. Reinhardt 2 of 6 from the free throw line here tonight. You're getting down to the nitty gritty, Daryl. The first free throw is good.
Your bench is getting awful short. Let's put it that way.
It's Katie Cisse in for East Newton. East Newton has 3 players with 4 fouls, but they don't have anybody that's fouled out yet. Seneca has 4 players that have fouled out. So the second free throw is good as well. 47-38 East Newton, 2:20 to go here in the contest. Gill swings it to King. Free throw line, Collinsworth, and Collinsworth is fouled by Cook, who fouled out. So East Newton finally has somebody foul out. As 2 free throws are coming for Maddie Collinsworth. And I think, Daryl, we've made about 1 minute and 10 seconds of game time in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, this game's gone to a snail's pace.
So the first free throw is good. 1 more coming.
We trading free throws, and we hit enough free throws just to kind of hang in the game, but we're going to have to hit some open shots to get to them.
Collinsworth makes both free throws.
Maddie.
47-40 East Newton, 2:17 to go here in the contest.
And we get a stop. That's the thing.
Well, sometimes they force a missed shot, but then boxing out has been a problem. Reinhardt kicks it to Cisse. Cisse pops a 3, no good, and Gill the rebound. 2 minutes to go. Gill
down score.
Drives, got her shot blocked, gets it back, kicks it to King. King gonna pop a 3, and that's airballed.
Yeah.
And the ball goes back to East Newton. I wondered if it might have gotten tipped a little bit, but it did not, as Ella Marion checks in for East Newton. Somehow Seneca is still within striking distance with 1:47 to go.
It was a good shot. She was open.
The ball is turned over off the inbounds. Collinsworth kicks it to Gill. Free throw line. Back. Gill pops a right wing 3, no good. That was an open look, Daryl.
That's 2 open looks in a row. You got to love him.
King and Rhodes try and trap, and East Newton able to get in the front court to Reinhardt. Seneca at some point has to start fouling again. Reinhardt being guarded by Rhodes. Now to Larson.
Yeah, they're going to have to foul. Not Gill.
Gill has 4. She's right near the timeline. Seneca trying to double team. Swing it around to Cisse and Gang. See if they call an intentional foul. They don't. King picks up her second. Two free throws here for Reinhardt, who made her last 2. She is 4 of 8 from the free throw line today. She has 13 points now as she makes the first free throw. Kaylee Mitchell in for Daylin Campbell. So here comes the second free throw. She hits them both. Those both looked pretty good. 49-40 East Newton, 1:08 to go. Back in 60 seconds here on the KNEO Sports Network.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
And we welcome you back. Seneca ball out of the timeout. 1:08 to go. East Newton up 49-40. Seneca gets it into Gill. Gill in the front court. Mitchell was in the corner if you wanted to give it to her for a three. Picked up her dribble. Collinsworth back cut to Mitchell. Her two no good. And the rebound goes to Maggie Marion. In the front court, Seneca going to have to foul. I don't think you want Gill to foul. You're going to have to if you want a chance. Seneca not doing anything, so that looked like, well, it was tipped. Yeah, you're right. Cisse being guarded by King. Snooten just playing keep away right now, and you can get away with that with a 9-point lead. Seneca, I'm surprised to not foul to try and extend the game. And it gets tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with East Newton. Snooten will improve to back over 500 at 8-7 overall, improve to 1-2 Big 8 play. Seneca falls to 6-11 overall, 0-2 in the Big 8. She's right near the timeline, and they call a foul on Gill, and Gill just fouled out with 11.4 seconds to go. At this point, I think these are all frustration fouls.
Yeah, you're trying to put pressure. Just a little
that's
nudge.
Number 2. Larson to the line for 2.
Just a little nudge on the sideline. I mean, but the ref didn't have any choice but to call that.
There have been 25, now 26 free throws attempted in the fourth quarter alone.
Be 27 pretty quick.
Yeah. I don't have makes, but yes.
Maybe more than that, too.
No, and yeah, with 11.4 a lot.
You never know. I think we shot about 8 free throws without losing any time off the clock.
As Larson goes 1 for 2. It's a 10-point game, 50-40. See if Seneca gets one more shot off. Mitchell back to Rhodes. Rhodes
walk.
Traveled.
Yeah.
And so East Newton going to have one more inbounds play, and hopefully Seneca doesn't foul. I know Coach Schulte is telling them not to foul, but as they get it in the front court. And there's your no fouls calls. 50-40 is going to be your final score here this evening. East Newton improves to 8-7 overall, 1-2. Big 8 play. Seneca falls to 6-11, 0-2. Big 8 play. Take a quick timeout. Come back with the postgame show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District here on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
And we welcome you back for the final time. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca falls here 50-40, the final score. 2 players in double figures for East Newton. 17 for Lila Cisse, 14 for Colby Reinhardt. And Daryl, you mentioned it to me in the break, just that everything for this East Newton team goes through Lila Cisse, and she proved that here tonight.
Yeah, she's a good ball player. She's a little bit of a bigger girl. She can handle the basketball. She can see the floor well. She makes good passes. She beat us a bunch of times throwing it down inside, and she gets some open looks. We were lucky today because we gave her a lot of open looks that I thought she was going to make, and she just missed. And I know you said she scored 17. Well, she at least could have had 25 easy.
And the interesting thing, only 5 points in the second half, no field goals made for her, but like you said, could have been a lot more. 13 for Hazy for the Indians to lead the way, but only 3 points there in the second half. 8 points apiece for Daylon Campbell, Maddie Collinsworth. You do need that kind of production from the Indians, but you got to score more than 10 points a quarter if you want to win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we just couldn't get anything. And there were times we had a point-blank range and just couldn't make the shot in. And it's frustrating as a coach. You just can't do it. It's just, I don't know. Turn your hands up, and I think we got frustrated, and when we were down, we started our full pressure, and that's when we started fouling.
Yeah, Seneca had 5 players foul out, which is an insane statistic to have. Seneca at home on Thursday night, a very good Cassville team.
Yep.
What do you expect Thursday night against Cassville?
Yeah.
It's part of a super night. Girls should be right around 6, boys right around 7:30.
Yeah, like I said, Cassville's a good team, and you get a chance to play the best. When I was coaching, I always wanted to play the best and measure yourself off that. And the girls should feel the same way. They want to play the best.
Boys here tomorrow night against East Newton, 7:30 tip time. Should be on the air right around 7:10 tomorrow night. For Coach Darrell Harbaugh and Ben Wolcott, so long here from Granby, Missouri. Your final score, one final time, the East Newton 50 and Seneca 40. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. So for Coach Darrell Harbaugh, I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long. We thank you so much for watching high school basketball here on the KNEO Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.